Place your palms together in front of your heart. We will sing an Om to open the practice with a mantra. Inhale. Hold this moment. Place your hands on your knees. Keep your eyes closed just for a few seconds. Slowly open your eyes. Remove your block or a pillow if you have one. And we will stretch our legs to the front, shaking a little bit, maybe moving feet, toes one by one, taking some rounds with our ankles in both legs. Start connecting with our body, our sensations. How are we feeling today? Nice. Stretch your legs. And we will start bringing one foot and the other towards us. Shifting one leg. Maybe opening a little to the side. Start drawing your attention to your pelvis, to your hip joint. Do wherever you need to connect. With your body. Some special movement. And place both soles together. Grab your feet from the bottom. Pulling it together. Open your chest to the front. Make that space on your hips. And start shaking your knees up and down into butterfly. Open your chest and make your neck long. Don't force the movement. Go at your own pace. Nice. Now we are going to move feet together a little to the front. And we will try to curve our back towards both feet. From the hip joint to the front. Heavy chest, heavy head. Wherever you can reach, it's totally fine. Give nice space between pelvis and heels. Just drop your head in there. Feel how your back is deeply stretching in this forward fold. Don't push your chest down. Just make your torso heavy and gravity will work. If we force our body to go down, we may hurt our low back. So just let your body work along with gravity. Remember to keep your shoulders always away from your ears. Nice. Inhaling and very softly bring your torso up. Place both knees together. And we are going to drop knees from one side to the other. Nice. Now cross your legs in front of you and place yourself in your all fours. So hands are in one line with shoulders and knees are aligned with your hips. We will take a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, open your chest to the front. Exhale, round your back. Bring your navel towards the spine. The head will follow the movement of the spine. Follow the rhythm of your own breath. Nice. Now walk, find your neutral point and walk your hands a little to the front. Separate both hands a little wider than your shoulders. And tuck your toes and press them so as to lift your hips up in downward facing dog. This is the first one of our practice. So bend your knees as much as you need. Shift your weight from side to side, releasing tensions, dropping your neck heavy between your shoulders. Nice. Find your center, and now slowly with small paces, bring your feet between your hands. Separate both feet a little bit. If it's hard to reach the mat, you can use blocks for support. We are going to press our left hand towards the mat and open our chest to the right side, lifting our hand up. Keep breathing. Bend your knees if you need. Release, come back to center. Now press your right hand on the mat and open your chest to the left side. Now bring your hand down and placing both hands on the mat. Bend one knee and another. Shifting the weight from side to side. Find your center. And very mindfully, vertebra by vertebra, bring your torso up. The last one is the head. Lift your hands up. Place both palms together and stretch from side to side. Inhale when you come to center. Exhale when you go to the side. Nice. Bring your palms on your side. Prepare for Tadasana. Connect. Growing from the bottom. Connect the sole of your feet. Connect each toe. Your legs, calves. Lift your kneecaps up. Connect quadriceps, gluteus. Open your chest. Keep your eyes closed and remember the intention for this practice. Work so as to create this space in our body. Open your eyes. Inhale, lift your hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Drop your head down. Bend your knees as much as you need and try to reach your knees with your chest. Inhale, lift your torso in halfway. Exhale, place your hands on the mat and come to a plank. High plank. Keep this high plank for a few breathings. Connect with your core. Bring your sacrum to the front. Short breathing. Three, 2, 1. Bring your knees to the mat. Chest to the mat. Hip bones pressing on the mat. Palms pressing the mat too. Inhale in baby cobra. Active glutes. Elbows attached to the ribs. We're breathing. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift your chest. Roll over your knees and down into Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Long arms, stretch your back. And breathe. 4, 3, scan your body. Make all adjustments. 2, connect with your core. 1, inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, just a walk. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold, drop your head down. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, Samasthiti. Second round, inhale. high mountain, exhale, forward fold. Inhaling halfway, exhale, hands to the mat. Front plank, chaturanga in any variation. Bend your elbows. Inhale, a dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're breathing 5, 4. Long inhalations and exhalations. 3. 2. 1. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, walk to the top. Inhaling halfway, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, samasthiti. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat, come into a plank. Knees to the mat, chest to the mat. Chaturanga, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe 5. Even if you have to bend your knees, lift your hips. Try to keep stillness. Find that point of stillness in your down dog. Make all adjustments. Two, 1. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, jump or walk. Inhale, open your chest, long back. Exhale, drop your head down. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, samasthiti. Last round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, a dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're breathing 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift your weight to your left side. Inhale, lift right leg up. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Take some pauses. Nice. Now bring your back knee to the mat. Inhale. Bring your pelvis to the front. Lift your arms. In Vinyasa. Open your chest and keep shoulders away from your ears. Active breathing in and out through your nose. Now place your left hand on the mat and we are going to Push our right knee to the side, pressing softly to the side. Bringing your pelvis back and forward to release tensions, creating this space. If you find a comfortable point, you can push a little to your right side. Breathing long inhalations and exhalations. Now come back to center. Lift your back leg and walk your hands to the side. Open wide to your left side. Place both hands on the mat. In this halfway, open your chest. Bring your weight a little to your toes. And walk your hands to the line between both heels. Inhaling, open your chest up. When you exhale, bring your torso down. Very gently, pressing with your palms a little to the mat. If you are able to crown your head on the mat, you can do it, but keeping both elbows together. I mean parallel, okay? So don't let elbows open, but keep them parallel with the intention to be together. Keep breathing consciously through your nose. Nice. Inhale, lift halfway back. Open your chest. Walk your hands to the front. And very slowly bring both feet a little closer. Keep them pointing out and sit into Malasana. Place both palms together. And as you press your knees, open your chest to the front, aligning your spine up. If your heels are not completely on the mat, you can use a blanket to support them. Malasana is a posture that works rooting ourselves down. So it's good, necessary to have a good base. Malasana works with our first chakra, Muladhara chakra, situated in our perineum, space between our genitals and the anum. This asana is also a great hip opener. So draw your attention to your pelvis. Connect with this energy. Keep breathing, softening the joint, keeping your spine as tall as possible. So if you're seated here, try to press the heels and grow your spine up, opening the chest. Now bring both palms to the mat and bring one knee alternating and the other so as to soften a little bit. Nice. Now press your palms down, open your legs wide, and come to your low lunge. Walk your hands to the side. Come back to this low lunge. And stretch both legs up, keeping your heel, your back heel lifted. You may use your blocks to support this modified pyramid pose. Stretch both legs, hinge from your hips, trying to keep your chest open, long spine, long neck. It's not important to reach down, but you have a good alignment. Nice. Release the tension. We're coming for a second round. So stretch your legs again. Keep this in mind. When you reach an asana, wherever you are, try to find a still point and hold it for some minutes, okay? That's the way you can go growing on this posture. If we force it too much and try, the muscle will not respond the same way. Find your confident point when you know you're good. Maybe 60–70% of the stretch, and then work from there. When you hold the posture and you active your conscious breathing, your work is different. Your body starts to feel safe in that posture, and then you can reach longer, maybe practicing and practicing. Beautiful. Release tension. Come to your low lunge. Press your palms on the mat. Inhale and lift your right leg up. Prepare for 3 degrees down dog and back to downward facing dog. Stretch your spine for realignment. And now shift your weight to your right side. Inhale, lift your leg up. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Take some poses in here. Nice. Place your back foot on the mat. And grab your left knee. Start creating some space in this joint. Shifting your weight back and forward. If you find a kind place, you can press a little harder to the outside, being always gentle, be loving with your body, with your feelings, your emotions. Nice. Come back to center. Inhale, lift your arms in Vinyasa. You can grab your hands on your lower, open your chest, maybe taking a look at the ceiling for a deeper opening if it's not painful for your low neck. Hold and breathe, bringing pelvis to the front. Deep connection with hips today. Release. Place your palms back on the mat. Lift your back knee. And now we're going to walk our hands to our right side. You keep your right side. Find the stillness point in this posture. Nice. Press your palms on the mat and make your spine grow. Now from here, you're running your main toes. Inhale, lifting your chest up. When you exhale, the intention is to bring the crown of your head down. You will reach your comfy point without forcing it. If you're able to crown, bring your head to the mat. In this posture is Prasarita Padottanasana. In one of each variations, arms are really active, pulling the toes. If you're able to place your forearms on the mat and lift your legs up into headstanding, you can go for it. If not, you can place forearms on the mat, opening the chest, preparing our body and emotions, maybe reaching other asanas in the future, practicing opening our heart to the yoga practice. Nice. Inhale, stretching your arms, lifting halfway. Walk your hands to the front. Come back to your low lunge. Press your palms on the mat. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, come down to your downward facing dog. From this down dog, we're going to get into a plank. Really active core. And from this plank, we are going to lift our right leg just 10-20 centimeters up. Inhaling, when we exhale, we're going to bring our knee towards the elbow. Inhale back. Repeat, exhaling, knee to elbow. Remember to shift your weight to the front. Third time, inhale up, exhale, inhale up, exhale. Last one, inhale up, bring your knee to your elbow, And back to your plank. Knees to the mat. Stretch back into active child pose. Long inhalations and exhalations. Calm your mind through your breathing. Come back to your plank. Lift this time. Left leg up. Inhale. Exhale. Knee to elbow. Inhale back up. Exhale. Left knee to left elbow. Inhale up. Third time. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Last one. Inhale up. Knee to elbow. Good. Come back to your plank. Knees to your mat. Stretch back. Nice. Now walk your hands a little wider. Untuck your toes. Lift your knee up. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Keep this forward fold. Grow your energy from the ground and sit back into chair pose. You can keep your feet together or slightly separated. Keep both distance apart. Sit back. Check you are able to see your toes. Open your chest to the front. Lifting your arms. Keeping shoulders away from your ears. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, forward fold. Last one is the head. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. Come to your plank. Chaturanga. Knees to mat, chest to the mat. Inhale. Open your chest. Exhale. Down facing dog. Keep this down dog for 3 breathings. Find stillness and make your adjustments. Relax your neck. Nice. Now inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your foot between your hands. Inhale, high press on lunge. From knee 90 degrees. In ankles. And knee. Your back leg. Straight back. Pressing the ball of your back foot to keep the balance. Remember, if you want to get deeper into this pose, you're going to separate your feet wider, not coming forward, okay? Keep breathing. 2, One, grab your hands on the back. Open your chest to the front. Hard to keep the balance. Focus on a fixed point. Nice. Inhale. Rotate your back foot. Rotate your hips to the side. Come into warrior two. Remember, heels are aligned. Your hips are parallel to the front wall. And your front knee is fighting so as not to collapse to the inside. Keep right knee and left hip rejecting each other. Straighten both arms in opposite directions. Breathing 3, 2, 1. Okay, from here, we are going to shift our weight to the front. Grab some book or small support just if you need it. If you have a chair or a table, you can also use it. We are going to keep our hips like in warrior two, shifting our way to the front into half movement. Okay? So keep the balance on your right leg, standing foot. Open your chest to the side. Use your support if you need it. Keep your back leg parallel to the floor. If you're able to look to the side, you can challenge yourself a little more. Active back leg, active back foot, strong glutes. Nice. Now, place both palms on the floor. Correct your hips so they will be facing both hip bones down. And now place your back foot on the mat. And lift yourself into high crescent lunge again. Take an inhale, exhale, hands to the mat. Prepare for three-legged down dog. Inhale, lift right. Exhale, chaturanga in any variation. Inhale, a dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, prepare your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Place your foot between your hands. Inhale, high crescent. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your hands on your back. Opening your chest. Focus your attention, your gaze Inhale, open to the side into warrior two. Rotate your hips. Keep your hip bone rejecting your front knee. Stretch your arms to the side. Place your gaze on the main finger. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Prepare your support. Shift your weight to the front, keeping your hips to the side. Set your hand on the floor, opening your chest. Keep your back leg active. Into half moon. Active Ujjayi breath. In and out through your nose. Beautiful. Place both hands on the mat. Bring your right hip parallel to the floor. Place your back foot on the mat. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, hands to the mat. Prepare for three-legged down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, chaturanga. In any variation. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, walk or jump to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Nice. Inhale, lift up. High mountain. Exhale, Samasthiti. Second round. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. From the plank, chaturanga. Inhale, dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift, right. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, hands together on the back. Shift your weight to the front. Inhale, open your chest. Half moon. If you want to challenge, you can grab your back foot and extend your hip flexors. Nice, release. Correct your hips to the front. Place your back foot on the mat. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, hands to the mat. Lift your leg up. Exhale, chaturanga, ekapara option. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift left. Exhale, foot between your hands. Inhale, high press and lunge. Exhale, hands together on the back. Inhale, warrior two. Place your hand On the front, open into half moon. Use your support if needed. You may challenge yourself a little more, grabbing your back leg. Place both hands on the floor. Correct your hips. Back foot on the mat. Inhale, high press and lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Lift your left leg up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, walk to the top. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, rock your head. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, Samasthiti, good job. Last round, Sandhi. Inhale, sit back, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthening your back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Plank, chaturanga. Inhale, dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift right. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands together. Inhale, warrior two. Shift your weight. Use your support. Half moon. Grab your back foot or step into the half moon with straightened leg. Place your back foot on the mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Lift your right leg up. Exhale, chaturanga, ekabala option. Inhale, dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're almost done. Last one. Inhale, lift left. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, hands together. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, shift your weight. Keep your hips facing. Keep your hips facing the wall. If you're able to grab your back foot, keep breathing through your nose. Both hands on the mat, correct your hips. Place your back foot on the mat. Lift into high lunge. Exhale, in low lunge. Inhale, lift your leg up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay, ladies. Open your knees as wide as the mat. And melt into resting balasana for a few breathings. Bring your tailbone down to the mat. Heavy chest. Okay. Come to Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Stretch back. Cross your feet to the front and take a seat. Connect with your core. Lift your legs in Navasana. Open your chest. Hold your legs up. Remember, you can use the strap to keep your feet up. Breathe in 2 more. 2, 1. Feet back, feet down, release. Take an inhale, lift your feet up again. Good job. Great. If you're using the strap, correct your chest to the front. Bend your elbows a little bit. Nice balance. Good job. Really active core. Last full breathing. Nice belly. Good job. Release. Okay, last round. Inhale. Lift up. Stretch your legs as much as you can without dropping your chest. Hold. 3. Last ones. 2. 1. Go. Great. Now cross your legs. Stretch back into Adho Mukha. Good. Inhale and sit with crossed legs again. Nice. Now, keep the strap nearby. We are taking some hamstrings and hip openers rounds. So sit in Dandasana as we did the last practice. Use a blanket if you need. Sit on it. This will lift your hips a little bit and allow to tilt better. Okay? So sit up tall. If you need to correct your chest, press the palms by your side. Really active legs, active core. Nice. Now from here, we are going to tilt our hips and try to reach with stretched back as far as we can. We can grab our calves, we can grab our ankles, we can grab our main toes. If we can reach the sole of our feet, you can go for it too. So open your chest and don't try to reach down, curving the spine, but try to reach forward, lengthening the spine. If you need, it's too painful for your hamstring, if you need to micro bend the knees, go ahead. Sometimes micro bending knees allows us to correct the spine posture. We're not here, we're here, okay? If it's more comfortable to hold the posture, you may use the strap and just reach wherever it's good for you, lengthening the spine. Release, we are going for a second round. Stretch your legs a little bit. Okay. Inhale. Get into the posture, lengthening your spine up. Opening the chest, tilting your hip bone. Nice. Release, shake your legs. And this time, we are going to, from this posture, bring our foot to the inner thigh. Nice. This is called Yano Sirsasana. Yano means knee, and Sirsa means head. So the last goal of this posture is trying to reach the knee with your head. We are going to reach the point where we are comfortable. You are going to use the strap or prepare to grab your feet, your toe, wherever you are. Inhale, you open your chest. When you exhale, forward fold, hip to front of the hips. Relaxing your head down. Just keep breathing. Inhale, lift your torso up. Nice. And from this point, keeping this bended leg, we are going to place our left hand over our right knee. And we are going to press it and twist backwards, growing your spine tall, opening your chest to the side. You may use your right hand to grow, allow you to grow your spine up. It's very important to lengthen your spine. Keep your left leg and foot active. Nice, beautiful, release. And now from here, place your right hand in line with your right hip. And we are going to arc backwards, shifting our weight to this bended leg, okay? Growing up, lengthening, opening our chest, bending our spine. Nice. Come back to the floor. Good. Stretch both legs. Shake them a little bit. Good. Now we're going with the other leg. Bend your left leg. Place the sole of your left foot on the inner thigh of your right leg. Try to square your hip bones with your shoulders. Rabbit strut if needed. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, get into the posture as far as you can go without curving the spine. Relax your neck. Inhale, lift your torso and release the tension. Now from here, your right hand over your left knee. Your left hand can support your torso to grow your spine up. Inhale and twist to the side. Nice. Now we are going to press our left hand, shifting our weight to our left leg. Inhale, opening our chest up. Nice. Beautiful. Come back. Stretch both legs to the front. Nice. Just stretch your legs and place your hands into this triangle pose under your sacrum. Okay, and roll, both legs are stretched to the front. Yes, nice. Both elbows are on the side. Okay, as close as we can have it. We're going to inhale, roll over our head, opening our chest up into fish posture. Lift your chest up. Okay, nice. Release. Bring your knees towards your chest. Press a little bit. Swing from side to side. And now set yourself for the last posture, Shavasana. Stretch your legs to the front. Drop your feet apart from each other. Place your hands by your side. Palms facing up. Free breathing. Correct your chin. Try to bring your chin a little closer to your chest. So your low neck is well set. Just close your eyes and take a few moments in Shavasana. Try to relax. I would like to know when you have to come up. So relax yourself. Take a deep breath, very slowly. Start moving your toes, your fingers, maybe having a nice stretch over your head. When you're ready, roll yourself to your left side into your fetal position. Take this precious moment to resettle yourself for the rest of your day, full with this energy you created from your practice. Your way to the self-knowledge. Now very mindfully press yourself up for a sit. Try to keep your eyes closed. Sit so as we can close today's practice. We are going to place both hands together in front of our chest, and I will invite you to recall the intention of today, creating this space. And now, when we finish our practice, most of the times we say, "Oh, so great, I did it." So it's finding yourself, it's meeting yourself for a coffee sometime. So thank you for making it so special. Bow your